Welcome everybody back to another episode of Couch Chronicles, episode 14. We 2 weeks in, y'all. We 2 weeks. No, wait a minute.
We are way
past 2 weeks. But it's just episode 14. I was just thinking about 14.
We 14 weeks
in. We 14 weeks in. Yes. Aisha St. Philip is first. Hey, she said, hey, I'm first. Laughing my ass off. You be rushing on here to be first. I see you.
Rushing like Putin.
That's a political joke for y'all. Would you rather have no shoulders or no neck? Maybe no neck.
I mean, I think you need both.
You need both, but like maybe no neck.
You don't need a neck necessarily because your head could just sit on your chest.
No.
Yeah, your head.
But where your arms gonna be connected to?
It's gonna be connected to your shoulders. You still got shoulders.
But you said
no shoulders or no neck.
No neck.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go no neck because for some reason I think having no shoulders seems like it's gonna cause me more issues. Movement wise,
I'm not quite sure what no shoulders means.
Yeah.
How do you have no shoulders with arms?
It's just gonna be like elastic looking, like it's just gonna droop, like when you dislocate your shoulder, like how it hang.
But you still got shoulder. It's just dislocated.
No shoulder. So it's just.
I think if you have no shoulders, I think your arms are like attached to your ribs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just nothing. Like, it ain't nothing to go up here.
Look like that thing. It look like that thing from Our Real Monsters.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
With the eyeball?
Yeah, I think, with the eyeball.
Did he have multiple? Yeah, I think
something coming out the side.
I don't know, something like that.
DMF Co. Hey, DT, it's Dijon Mustard again. Oh, what's up, Dijon? I know it's been a while since y'all heard from me. I was in the hospital for a month because I almost lost feeling in my legs from a car accident that happened a few months prior.
Shit.
Dijon, well, I'm glad you're all right, brother. That was in December, but now I'm moving like I used to.
You got to catch up on episodes now.
That's solid.
Right.
That's solid. That was in December, but now I'm moving like I used to for the most part. Since Star Wars Day and Revenge of the Fifth last week, I thought I'd ask you guys, have you ever watched the Clone Wars animated series? If not, and you're into Star Wars, you should check it out. It honestly feels like what the prequel trilogy should have been like. Also, it was created by one of the producers and directors from The Mandalorian, Dave Filoni. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's an animated, like...
Yeah, it's an animated show. It's been going on for years. But I think they just brought it back for his... I don't know if it's Rebels or Clone Wars, but... They just brought it back for his final season on Disney Plus. I cannot speak.
All right, well, Dijon, we're glad you're okay. We glad you are back in good standing.
Better, man.
Bruce Rain. Serious question. Do zombies shit? I mean, dead ass.
This is a good question right here.
I see the pun there he did at the end, though.
Yeah. I see that.
I don't think so.
Because
if they do, they just keep it moving.
Because when you're alive, your stuff is rolling through your body, and your body is trying to get rid of stuff. But when you're dead, it's gotten rid of already. So I feel like.
But then where does the meat and stuff go that they eating? Yeah, like it just stays.
I think it is decomposing. They
eat it, and probably until their stomach busts, and they just keep eating, and it just be falling.
And maybe they got like a different type of acid in their gut that break down stuff. Once you're dead, maybe it's a dead acid.
A dead acid. That's why they forever hungry.
There you go.
Okay, gotcha.
They like walking goldfish. Just keep eating.
They just keep eating.
Do goldfish eat till they bust?
They'll eat till they die.
That's wild.
Jesus.
That's wild.
At least the goldfish I had.
Crush Paradise.
Did you ever come in the bowl?
No.
And make them eat the sperm?
No.
You nasty, nigga.
Niggas was coming in niggas was coming in bowls to make the...
He's talking about the Dave Chappelle.
I'm about to say, what? Crush Paradise. Have y'all ever lost in a fight? If so, at what point during the fight did you realize you were catching the L? That's fun.
Immediately.
You gonna know as soon as it started.
Immediately.
You gonna know. I mean,
I remember the first.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Cam we was talking about fights the other day. Cam said he had a homeboy. Can you explain the one where the dude was reaching his pocket and he was going to fight Buddy, but Buddy was taking the stuff out of his pocket?
Yeah, so my homeboy, he was Jamaican. And this new dude came up to our school and he grabbed his butt on some playful shit. And Jamaicans don't play that stuff. They call that gay shit. So this was like,
what was the other kid that grabbed the butt?
He was just black. Black.
Okay.
This was like in the morning.
Yeah, morning.
So this is like mid-afternoon now. He catch up to him and I'm walking and the Jamaican dude, hey, hold my stuff right quick. I'm like, why? He's like, I'm about to go fight. I'm like, all right, I'm walking in this direction already. So he handed me his stuff. I got it in my hand. Walking up to my other homeboy who he about to fight. He reaching, he see him coming, so he reaching in his pocket, giving his stuff to his girlfriend.
The black dude,
yeah. Who got his girlfriend got a fat ass. I'll never forget that.
No,
middle school ass?
This is high school.
High school,
this is ninth grade.
Oh yeah.
So he's handing it to him. The Jamaican dude walks up to him with his hands out.
She's about 32 now, y'all.
Yes. It's still got ass, I believe. Jamaican dude walking up to him like, what's up with all that, talking shit. My homeboy that's in his pocket don't say nothing. He immediately punches him.
Coming out the pocket.
This punch the Jamaican dude. And then catch him with another 2-piece, scoops him, slams him, start punching him some more. And then, I guess his security or whoever came and broke it up immediately. So the Jamaican dude didn't even get no licks in. So now they're being taken away by the security to the office. I just run up to the Jamaican dude like, here's your stuff.
That's the funniest.
And then I go back to what I was doing. And then later on, because the other dude was on my football team that won the fight. During like 2-a-days during that summer, the Jamaican dude came to want to fight him again. Got beat up again. Yeah. I think that's the last time he fought.
Yeah, you gotta
just leave it alone.
You gotta leave it alone. So, but he knew he was losing the fight once he got the hit and then the 2-piece combo.
It happened so fast. It was a punch, shook him. 2-piece, shook him. Slam, shook him. Boop, 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 broke up.
In his mind, everything was going crazy. He didn't know what was going on.
That Jamaican dude is a pastor now for Yardie Boy Church.
And it was in front of a lot of people too.
Damn,
that shit is hilarious, dog. I remember the first time I got punched. I was talking shit to this nigga on the bus. He started talking shit, and then at an early age, I had a comedy sensibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I started giving some, and you say things like, you gump ass nigga.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump was a dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, you gump ass nigga. Yeah.
You say stuff that was cool back then.
I never said that, but I get it. I get the reference.
Thing. So, but we would do these things, go back and forth, and I'll never forget. Like everybody was clowning on him. Like we all started clowning on him. And then he singled me out.
Oh, you was the I know you ain't talking.
Yeah, he was the I know you ain't talking.
No, you were that.
No, yeah, I was that nigga. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, you still laughing?" And I said, "Ha ha ha." He said, "Say it to my face." And I was like, "I just did." And he was like, "Say the joke you said on the bus to my face." And I said, "My fucking joke." I can't remember. Gump ass nigga, whatever. Yeah. Real quick. Bop. I went back. I said, I never been punched before at this point. This is the first time I ever been punched in my life. Bah! Hit me with that piece. I said,
lesson.
Walk back home. Didn't do shit. Bitched out.
Yeah.
Walk back home. Next day, I had a black eye. Everything. I tried to make the swelling go down. Still swole up. So I said, I am not a bitch. I will handle this shit. Like I had revenge on my heart because I felt like I was really being tested as a boy man.
Yeah, as a boy man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was being tested.
The bus was quiet after you got punched.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is off the bus when it happened. Walking back to our apartments. But so that next day, I walk outside. I'm like, I got to do something.
Yeah.
I walk up to where the bus stop is. It's like across from our apartment complex, and so I walk over there and I see him waiting right there. I immediately take off running, and he turns around. I jump on this nigga. We go into the bushes. I start giving this nigga a melee of work. And here's the funny thing, right? Because niggas start good. Everybody's like, oh, all this shit. Yeah. And then as soon as somebody's coming to grab me, I could tell a couple of the kids are coming to grab me. But as they're grabbing, what they don't know is I feel this nigga start to. He's comprehending what the fuck's going on while I'm in there.
He's starting to Super Saiyan.
I forgot to mention, this kid is 2 grades above me.
Okay, so you're
all right. So I'm in 6th grade. I think he's in 8th.
Yeah.
So
big 8th graders.
So yeah. So he was stronger than me. Yeah. So I felt his arm grab me, like while I'm punching, and I was like, oh, he about to kill me. But right before that happened, the kids pulled me off, and everybody was just like, "Oh, bus driver had come off the bus and try to stop everything." So it looked like I had won the fight, and I did win the fight.
But had nobody been there, it was gonna be a problem.
It was gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, I would have died. He would have killed me. He would have killed me.
So he never tried to fight you at that.
He tried again the next day. after that. But it was more
y'all
shit
niggas
talk.
waiting whole days.
But it was just more shit. Like he was trying to start a fight.
Gotcha. Because he didn't want to initiate it.
Yeah, he didn't want. He was too scared to initiate it. But then one of my friends that's in the 7th grade was like, "Hey man, just break up that shit, man. You got one, he got one. Just leave it alone." Type of shit.
He was like, yes.
You know, middle school politics.
I would have been like, yes. Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah. Deep down, I was
Thank you,
like,
Henry.
I'm meant to be a comedian. God damn it.
Jessica Rogers. Hey guys, I deleted my question last week because you answered it in the journaling podcast. Maybe I'm a bit older than the usual question askers, but can you walk me through what a brainstorming session looks like for you all? The gang members on Zoom was brilliant. Love you guys. Honestly, you kind of hear it on the podcast when we kind of, that's kind of like sometimes how the brainstorming go. We'll throw, hey, that'd be funny if do this, that, and then we like, oh, but what if we did this and that? And then if it's something that we all like, one person goes off and it starts kind of outlining it, bring it back, and we just break it down like that. Honestly, the ideas just come from us talking.
The best ideas, honestly, are like a true collaboration. When we, like, even if it's somebody else that came up with, here's an idea, unless we all go like hit something on it, like we all add in our input, it never comes out the same as, when we're.
It's
funny.
The way you looked at me is like I asked the question.
Oh,
he just looked at me.
It's funny. Like even, y'all seen Gangsta Zoom come to life on the podcast. We was talking about what are gangsters doing in the quarantine, and then we started talking about all the scenarios, and that's pretty much where it came from. Our girl Tyler Afro Lady Thomas.
What's up, mama?
Hey DT family, hope all is well with you fellas this week. Laughing my ass off at y'all's response to my McDonald's menus. To answer Emmanuel's question, yes, I can cook, but most times I'm too lazy to most days. I only really cook on holidays. I like to cook breakfast most days, but after that I'm like, screw it all, get fast food. This seems to be a perfect time to learn new recipes. I've stopped eating McDonald's as of Saturday, so I'm starting over. All right, well, first off, congratulations on that. I know that you guys were concerned, and Cam was concerned, and Cam was concerned money-wise. So a little story behind that. One of my old bosses, when I was a resident assistant for the dorm on campus in college, sat me down in her office and told me that she noticed that I was eating McDonald's a lot. She literally went over the amount of money I had been spending over the last 5 years. At that time, this was 2012. I don't remember the exact number she came up with, but let's just say I spent enough money to put a down payment on a small house or could buy a Honda Civic. And now we're in 2020. I don't think y'all want to know the numbers for how much that would be.
Come on now.
I don't have a question for this week, so I guess until I do, I'll just keep you guys updated. Much love and thanks for caring. You know what you can do for us? You can do those calculations and give us the numbers. That's what I want, because I want to know.
Matter of fact,
she don't need to do that. What she need to do is this, as you say, you're gonna learn to cook. So just do those recipes. This send us a message personally for us to know, but we ain't gotta say it for everyone.
Nah, fuck that. She's saying all this. Tyler, tell us the number.
All right, well then fuck it. Calculate the number.
Calculate the numbers. She done already told everybody what she eating, but calculate the numbers. I want to know.
And we talk about the money.
Yeah, I was talking about the money. I was talking about the money. But no, if you truly don't feel comfortable.
But there's a lot of recipes on Pinterest, on YouTube. You can learn how to cook. It's so many resources out there.
Definitely put that money to the side though. If you just keep saving that, act like you spending on McDonald's every day. If it's $10, whatever, put that in a jar or something. That'll be kind of like an incentive.
And then it's funny because me and Cam were just having a dilemma. I was telling him I'm about to go cook, and he was like, I just don't feel like slicing nothing. Sometimes you be having them days.
Oh yeah, I feel you though.
That was yesterday, but I ended up doing it, and I'm glad I did it.
Yeah,
I had one day like that. That turned into a whole year.
Direct TV.
That's funny.
Direct TV customer support.
Great name.
That's great.
First off, fuck you.
Great name.
Yo, what up, DT? Been watching you guys since I first saw the Beyond Scared Straight parody on World Star back in high school. I'm now 25 and been a fan ever since.
Oh, man.
But anyways, my question is, have you guys ever seen Sons of Anarchy? I used to think it was a show for white people, but turns out it was actually amazing. I put it up there with the Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. I've heard that. I've heard it was up there with Breaking Bad.
I never watched it, but everyone says great things about it.
Yeah, that's one of those it really has to find because just white guys on motorcycles.
I can see how anybody would think that's a white show. La Joshua. Well, Lil Joshua. Interesting.
Spice it up a little bit.
Any advice on
French nigga?
Yeah, French nigga. Lil Joshua. Any advice on getting an ex back? LOL, we dated for some months last year, but I had to end things with her because I just wasn't mentally ready for a relationship. She never left my mind, and I regretted the decision later on. We were still cool and texted, but I ghosted her after I saw her on a date with another guy 3 months ago. I later apologized because I knew it was wrong. I graduated last week and feel like I'm in a completely more positive mindset than I was before and believe it can be better now. So, should I try to make things better and get her back or just move on?
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, try.
Just be honest. Everything you just told her, just be honest with her.
Like, look, I was fucking up.
And maybe she'll take you back.
If she don't, and move on, you'll be all right.
Maybe, just speak that French.
Yeah, speak that little Joshua to her.
Speak that little Joshua so you can give her that little Joshua.
That little Joshua. Justin Addy. What's up, DT? Hope y'all doing good out here. I've been a huge fan of y'all for years, and I appreciate y'all putting out so much content for us fans lately. Quick question. I know y'all big on music, and this year there should be some big albums coming out. What would be the listening order for projects from Big Sean, Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole? The listening order.
Wait. Say those names again.
Drake.
Big Sean, Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole.
Well, as I told you yesterday, Kendrick is number one. That's what I want an album from. 2 would be Big Sean because it's been a while, and that Nipsey song that's going to be on there sounds amazing. Then J. Cole, then Drake. Like
right, Drake because he just dropped something.
No, Drake because
he would have never dropped this.
Even without him dropping that, it's been so many leaks, and I have enough of Drake right now. I haven't had Kendrick in a while. Like times like this is when I want Kendrick, and then Big Sean. It's been a while, and then after I heard that Nipsey snippet, that's gonna be. I gotta get that. Yeah, and then J. Cole because he's such a mystery. And it's been a while. Like, so Drake's been on the forefront. It's been a lot of leaks already. So
you know what's interesting? All of those guys, you could believe that they're constantly learning something new. Like they always seem like they constantly studying. Like when you get an album out them, you're gonna get some. Definitely J. Cole, definitely Kendrick, definitely Big Sean. They all talk about.
Because I don't know about Drake. And the reason why I say
I'm not sure about Drake
because we
I think so too.
No, I think he's always learning, but he may not put it in his music.
Yeah. But when I did the Kev show Unpopular Opinion the other day on Zoom, he asked a question that was on there. He just after we did, he was like. Because him and Doughboy, because Doughboy is a huge Drake fan, like probably the number one fan. He was like, they were having a discussion about has Drake grown since the like So Far Gone. And at first I was like, yeah, but I was like, I don't think so. I was like, he's grown.
No. What you mean grown?
Subject
grown.
matter, no.
Musically,
but
musically,
yes,
yes.
Subject
matter, no.
Subject,
okay.
So I don't go to him. I'm not gonna go to him and expect to hear what I'm hearing from Nipsey or
right.
But what we did say is that's okay because he knows that's where he's at. Like that's what it was at.
That's the cool thing about him. It's like I don't even know if I'm sure he's grown musically, right?
Yeah.
But I think more than anything, what he's the greatest at is just switching it up.
Yeah, that's what
he might talk about the same shit, but he's gonna deliver it in different ways. So many different times that are perfect for the time that he delivered. That he releases it.
The one thing I would give him though, I feel he is capable of doing.
That's what I said. I think he could.
So eventually, I do want that.
Yeah,
I want all my artists to grow and give me give me some. That was my beef with Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
it was like it never was. He had the bars, he had all the raps. At a certain point, I was like, I just want to hear the grown Lil Wayne. What's your 444?
Yeah. So I don't think we'll never get a 444 like from Drake. I don't think we'll never get that from Drake. I think you would. No, but it'll be later. I genuinely don't think he even cares to do that. It just would
be weird because it wouldn't be weird. It's just a different perspective.
It would be a different perspective.
It would be a different perspective because we're used to that from people understanding certain things about coming from the bottom a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Drake has a song called Coming from the Bottom, but like Jay-Z, what he learned from the streets to these certain places, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Their ties to black culture, black people, you know what I'm saying? What they want to do for the community, that seems to grow them a lot more than I don't think Drake has
that's
those
what's
cultural
funny about
ties.
it. You hear it
know
sprinkled in some of his bars. It'll never be a full song.
He'll give you bars.
That's what I'm saying. When you hear it sprinkled in these little messages, like he could do it, especially on them soulful beats, some heavy sample beats like the Song Cries and the Chicago Freestyle. On those beats, that's where he would do it at.
Yeah.
And when he does those type of beats, I love that. I do love it, yeah. Because it reminds me of Comeback Season when when he was always over them sample beats. Like remember when he rapped over on Comeback Season to Closer to My Dream and all that shit? I would
Drake
fuck
is good,
with that.
man.
He definitely
never
good.
deny that he's actually great in his own respect.
Yeah.
The thing is, like this generation, like of Cole, Drake, and Kendrick, that's a great big three to have. And then you put Sean next to there.
Sean's on there. He's on the Mount Rushmore.
He's 4 in that generation. But I'm just saying that's a good generation for us to have. And but Kendrick is the best out of all of them. I feel just lyrically.
Kayla. So I'm kind of sad because I turn 21 next month and I never do anything for my birthday because I hate most people and my social anxiety goes crazy. But last year for my friend's 21st, he did a little kickback in New Orleans with our friends and we all stayed in the Airbnb and I actually enjoyed myself. So last year, December, I said I was going to round up some friends and do something similar, except I was going to go to Orlando and do drinking around the world at Epcot. I'm one of the few humans that haven't actually consumed alcohol because I'm not of age. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah. So I was very excited to get drunk. Mrs. Rona basically said, sit your socially anxious ass down. So RIP to that trip. This is the first birthday I actually wanted to do something to. Do y'all have any advice for some pro-quarantine celebrations, and what did y'all do for y'all's 21st? Or
do it on Zoom.
Or was it not that big of a deal? I'm not trying to die because of my birthday, and like I said, I hate parties, so that's out, but I would like to celebrate a little and have some fun. I live in Miami, too, so under normal circumstances, there will be no shortage of things to do. Yeah, best is to grab your closest friends. Y'all all discuss what drinks y'all want to have. And this would be the
drinking game.
This would be the safest way for you to get drunk for the first time at your house in your comfort of your home.
And you get to lay right in your bed.
Let me tell you this:
that'd be awesome.
You may wake up with a hangover, and you gonna say, "I'm never drinking."
You gonna say, "I'm never drinking again,"
and it's gonna be a lie because you will.
You gonna
but it's gonna suck.
It's gonna be bad.
Do you think she should get smashed?
Don't get smashed.
She won't know. She won't know.
Yeah, she won't know.
Well, she'll know when she's drunk.
She'll know when she's feeling.
Yeah, but you won't know like
the limit.
You know, after drinking so long. All right, if I keep going, I'm gonna have a hangover.
Yeah.
You know, she may have a hangover just because this is her first time consuming alcohol ever.
Honestly,
so no matter how much she drinks,
we don't leave it in your hands. You can either get shit faced, which is cool. You know, you could do that. Wake up, you're gonna have to deal with some. You know,
you're gonna get drunk.
You're gonna be shitting.
Or the other option is once you start getting to like, okay, I feel it now.
Yeah,
drink a glass of water. Right?
Honestly,
people say you should if you do that, but drink a glass of water.
You should take some
and just chill for a minute.
If you do shots with your friends, drink some water in between. Honestly, it'll save your life.
Especially shots.
It'll save your life.
Like drink some water in between, and before you go to bed, try to guzzle some water. You'll still be tipsy or whatever, drunk and all that, but you can go to bed and wake up without a hangover.
I suggest she put it in a shot glass, put that in a glass, do a mixed drink. It's your first time shots. Your first time.
Ooh, a mixed drink.
But a shots on your first. Like
I'd rather just take something
that's
straight.
Gonna hurt. It's gonna burn. They may not.
A mixed drink might be better. Like if
a mixed drink might be good.
Is a better introduction.
Like a cranberry and vodka. Like she turned 21. You know,
this is her first time ever.
For a minute, I thought you meant like mixed alcohol.
Oh no.
No. Well, don't mix.
Do not mix.
If you got a clear and a brown, do not drink both at that same night. Pick one.
Yeah, pick one. I feel like you turned 21. That was in the vodka era.
Right.
Maybe just go with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be. But you're gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. Mm-hmm. For my 21st, I was in Vegas with my parents. Yeah, that's why I was. I just remember.
I was in Atlanta, but I know I went out that night and got drunk. But it was in Atlanta.
It's K Money. Hey y'all, this is something I saw on Facebook, and even though I don't care too much about the subject, I thought you guys would. LOL. Who gave the world better artists? Jay-Z, which is Rihanna, Kanye, etc., or Lil Wayne, which is Nicki, Drake, etc. I like listening to y'all debate things, so I hope this sparks something. Stay safe. It's not a debate for me. It's gonna be Jay-Z.
Yeah, because it's so hard. Rihanna, far superior than Nicki as an artist to me. I just like her influence,
and then her business moniker.
But then Kanye, it will be no Drake without Kanye.
Yeah, so
like Kanye spawned a lot of these niggas that y'all love now. So
I gotta give it to Jay-Z.
Gotta go to Jay-Z.
Now Now, when it comes to maybe the I was gonna say the relevancy, Drake has held it down for Wayne.
Kanye too.
But Kanye too. So that's why I say it's hard. That's why I say it's Jay-Z because it can't. Yeah.
Next question.
Definitely Jay-Z. Darnell Butler, your DT. Greetings from the mystical land of Camden, New Jersey. Emmanuel, that voice you did on the Gangsta Zoom call was hilarious. Definitely hope to see that character again. Maybe somehow he meets Jerome Hansen. My question is, who in the house is the hardest laugh? Like, who's the most critical of jokes? I always thought it would be Cam or Chaz because they keep the straightest faces in most of the videos. But now, because of the Daisy Luke scandal, I'm thinking it might be Rome. Who's the hardest laugh in the group, and who's the hardest laugh with people outside the group? I assume y'all have been around each other enough to know how to make each other laugh, so I figured there might be a difference, but easy, Kings. I don't think. I think we all. I think
definitely
it's an iron.
Rome laugh at everything.
I laugh. I think it's an iron sharpen iron thing. I think if we don't find something funny or we think another joke can be replaced, we just be like, hey, maybe let's try another joke. But I don't know if.
All right, so now let me really answer the question.
That one I really don't.
Hey, I don't know.
Honestly, I think the most critical of jokes that's maybe Mike and me.
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe Mike and myself, but the thing is, it's like everybody has their quirks of like what they think is funny and not funny sometimes. Because sometimes Mike would think something's funny, I'll be like, "What?" Like, and that we all think it's funny, and he'll be like, "Nah, that's not funny," and we'll be like, "That is funny." Like, so it's all quirks, but I think Chaz could kind of be too a little bit, right?
But I think it's more of his. Chaz just has a quiet personality,
right?
So Chaz, I don't know if he necessarily is going in on jokes.
If he said critic, so that's
critic, yeah,
and critical.
The Daisy Luke's thing, that was just honestly because most of the time I'm laughing, so that was just honestly the first time I didn't laugh, and then only reason it was brought up because it was brought up. But I don't think
for a guy that laughs a lot, that should have been laughed at.
It was shocking that you didn't.
I mean, and I think that's why we had a debate because it was shocking that I didn't laugh. But I don't. But outside, I don't know. That's honestly a really good question. He said, but then what's he mean by outside the group? Like who? Like when we
of what does?
Because he said
a little morbid. But say if in our 80s and 90s, I'm on my deathbed, you come visit me. I want you to say, you know what? That Daisy Luke's joke was funny. And I'm be like, I appreciate it. Doctor, pull the plug.
That would be funny. Then he said, who's the hardest laugh in the group and who's the hardest laugh with people outside of the group? Like, meaning to make people laugh?
Yeah, at least that's what I interpret it as.
I mean,
probably me.
To make people laugh?
Yeah, I'm the funniest nigga hand down.
No, you're the hardest to make people laugh. That means you're not funny.
Oh.
All right, moving on.
You leave too early to get that. You leave too early to get that.
But I go in, I come out. Every time I go, I got people. Come on, man.
Even when you walk in. All right, Sue, you walk in the bar.
Honestly, I've grown to the point where I'm not comfortable going places if I'm not making people laugh.
I mean, I think that's just naturally in you. You're gonna always want them.
But a lot of people, I didn't need that attention for a long time. But now it's like as I get older, I maybe it's just because that's what I seek more in my life now, like doing stand up. So I'm just looking for laughs a lot more.
Real 912 Films. DT fam, what's good? Big fan. Greatest tag game is one of my top 5 skits by y'all. But what would y'all consider y'all top 5? We always go through this debate, and I never.
It's hard, man.
We're gonna give you different ones every month.
Hundreds of videos. You want me to pick 5?
I say if let's not do definitive, but we could do just any top 5 you could think of that you really like.
I'm saying it's just hard for me to even think.
I mean,
but tag. I love tag. I love fart in front of me.
There you go.
I love moments from so many skits too. Like it's a lot of, even though I like the skit as a whole, it'd be moments that I'd be like, yo, that shit was funny.
Rappers be hurt.
Rappers
be hurt.
That's just a masterpiece.
Dick Touch the Water?
I love Dick Touch the Water, but I'm trying to think. Because rappers be hurt when you just think of what we're saying, and then every shot is every scene.
Emmanuel killed that.
Every single one.
Rappers be hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking?
Yeah. But the thing, like moments, I mean, like in girls be taking pictures with Mike when Mike and his girl was outside the movie theater, and Chaz comes up and robs them, and Mike pushes his girl in front and da-da-da. But out of that whole skit, the whole skit is funny, but there's one part I die on every time because Chaz, they both calm down and he like, you know what, man, I don't need to be out here robbing her. And then Chaz goes, and your girl, she look good too. And Mike said, I mean, yeah, she's straight. I laugh every time, dog. That shit is because I don't think nobody noticed.
Natural too,
like
she's straight. She's straight. The robber said your girl look good, and this nigga said she's straight.
She's straight.
Ballet boot camp
was that concept was just great.
Hug a thug, I really love.
Hug a thug.
Fuck boy walk.
It's just it's a lot. It's a lot, man.
That shit at the end makes me laugh, and it's me
pulling
up and just saying, "Hey, y'all, Housewives of Charlotte on."
Oh yeah, the side chick.
Oh
yeah, that was hilarious. Oh, another good one. Damn, Sally Mae.
That was good.
Yo, if you just want, I just watched that the other day. Maybe that's why I was kind of.
I know what you was looking at.
Oh yeah.
We all know.
Shout out to our homegirl,
Jesus,
Letitia.
DB Shotters. Wagwan DT fam. Y'all ever notice Emmanuel looks just like the Tareen lawyer nigga on Insecure? Oh,
which nigga?
The nigga that's in Molly's office on Insecure. He
don't got no beard.
He said that one. The one that's an asshole to Molly. Like,
I ain't gonna front though. When I looked at him, I was like, he kind of looked like my older brother. So maybe.
Yeah,
like he could really replace him in all the scenes. LOL. Speaking of Emmanuel, I was watching old DT videos and I was observing that Emmanuel's hair never looked bad or like he was never balding in the first place. Little do you know. Now I'm on the outside, so I don't see everything y'all see. But his hair looked good back then. So fuck y'all for all y'all bald jokes towards him. Laughing my ass off joking. Anyway, my question is, what y'all think of Molly and Issa's deteriorating relationship? Molly has been in the wrong a lot this season, and with their last almost physical fight, I can see both sides of the argument. But I can never say fuck Molly because she fine as fuck, and I know I could hit LOL. Peace, stay safe, fam. I'm not gonna lie, like they could have been. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Girls be holding grudges, and y'all just don't be talking when y'all should just talk.
Like they done been too many close quarters. Where it's awkward, where you be like, all right, look, let's go talk.
They talking to everybody but each other.
Yeah.
Like it was bound to happen.
It's because it's built up.
Man, I just don't get that. Molly really frustrates me a lot. Ever since that thing with her
doing
dad, like she was mad at her dad for cheating before she was born.
It's like
come on, man. Like this man's been around your whole life to take care of you and your mother and your brother. Like
your mom to move.
I was telling Emmanuel, I think it's more tied to her image of men.
Yeah,
like she's had a bad track record with men, so her last hope of like
she's the romantic,
the good man is her dad, and to find out her dad was even a dude that cheated is messing with her. So I think
people aren't
that's
perfect.
why.
That's what she's learning.
Yeah, people be
That's why I
fucking.
don't understand. Like, aren't they're in their 30s, right?
Yeah, supposed to be.
Issa and her, they act like little kids.
Yeah, yeah. When they go
just
back,
me, like they act like little. Like, what are y'all talking about?
I don't know. They wrote them real childish together in this season.
But
that was the last good episode.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode. I like. I still think the one mistake this season is Issa should have stayed with Fat Boy.
Yeah, I think that
I wanted to see that relationship.
It ain't
grow.
over.
It ain't over. I mean, it ain't over.
But I haven't seen him anytime, and they trying to bring back
over.
Lawrence. I don't want to see Lawrence, man.
Well, then you in trouble. You don't see Lawrence.
Sierra Derico. Hey DT, y'all ready for that Luda versus Nelly versus? Much love. See, you already know, Sierra. You already know we ready. We've been ready. Ariana Miles. Hey DT, I was watching an old 4y'all blog and y'all were in it, and Rome was telling the guys that y'all used a green she said a green shit. I think she meant a green sheet. Y'all use a green sheet over a mattress for y'all's green screen. And while it was hilarious because I remember seeing it in the OG videos, I thought it was really dope that y'all don't shy away from y'all's humble beginnings. You know, some people be forgetting where they came from, but not y'all. Anyway, my question is, what did y'all do for y'all moms on Mother's Day this year? Much love.
First off,
Mother's Day was this year?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say what green sheet. I forgot where I came from.
I was gonna send my mom something, and I thought I don't want to risk it because she taking care of my granddad right
Yeah.
now. He's real, he could catch something easily. So I'm like, I don't want to take that because it'll have to go from Cali to Georgia. Like that's a lot of stopping points. So I didn't do it. I told her, and I just called her.
I just called my mom. She was with my grandma and my aunt, so they was all together. That's pretty much it.
I called my mom. Whatever I did, it wasn't enough.
I mean, we can never do enough.
Yeah, we can never do enough, man.
Felicia, hey y'all. So I'm taking y'all advice and just saying F it and moving during this pandemic. I was literally approved for my condo in Dallas today. Congratulations.
Nice.
I'm also taking a page out of y'all book and doing no porn for 30 days.
Hey.
I even threw away my bullet. She got a sad face on here. I have 2 questions. Have y'all ever had pity sex with someone, like where you didn't necessarily want to do it, but you did it for them? And have you ever had bad head? If so, how do you respond?
Look, she threw away the bullet, but she didn't throw away the trigger finger.
That's solid. That's great.
That's what you like.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. That's solid. That's solid.
But look, I think this is in the air right now because I told Rome, my homegirl hit me last night. And
I think we started it.
Yeah, this is exactly what she said to me, and I just laughed. She said, "Quick question. I tried to masturbate 2 different times tonight and got interrupted by Amber Alerts. What do you think the universe is trying to tell me?" So I just sent her back a voice message because she never told me nothing. Like, it was just random, and it was just funny to me.
And I think a lot. And Felicia, you probably was listening to the podcast, and we said it. And you probably didn't think about it, but then you probably was like, "Damn, I can hear. I think I'm gonna try." That's it. Just in your subconscious. But
tell them about your struggle, Ron.
Oh man, I mean, every day is gonna be a struggle. If I go online, like if I see anything, it's a struggle. Like
we talked about it yesterday. Seeing stuff.
See stuff. It's gonna
see
be
stuff like where? Just keep it all real.
Well, I'm trying to remember.
I mean,
just like
ass,
seeing
like,
ass
on Instagram,
Twitter. You still see porn. You just gotta go by it fast.
You don't stop for a second. Even you just kind of swipe.
You stop to see. Is that okay?
That's exactly
what you do. Because at first, before I did this, I was swiping.
The other day when I went because I watched 1917, great film.
I still haven't watched it
because you playing.
So I watched it. I watched it the other day, and because I'm going through an illegal site, this little thing popped up, and in the corner, and it was like a nigga humping it or the girl and shit, and I was like, "What the? Get out of here! Get out of here!" But
test you.
Ever had pity sex?
Because you feel bad for the person, or the person feels bad for
pity
you.
sex.
Either one.
I think that's more of a girl because another girl said that I forgot what we was watching, or someone was talking about that.
Yeah, girls go through that.
Girls
a lot.
do.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they could be scared to speak up. In a situation where it's just like, we're here.
I give him some.
But I feel like a guy, if he just don't,
he just having sex.
Yeah, he's just it's just like there's no. A girl is more prone to feel for the person and be like, oh, I don't want to make him feel bad or something.
And
rather than the guy.
And bad head, yeah. And how do we respond to it? I politely move them and we move forward. If it's somebody,
you shove their head like harder.
No. I move them, remove them from my penis.
Oh, you take them off.
Yeah, and we move to the next phase.
Petty sex.
Petty sex. We move to the next phase.
Okay. Now you feel like you were getting petty head.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Or bitty head.
Now, if there's someone like I feel like I really like, I'm gonna be with, I think we can have a discussion. Like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. But if it's just one of them things where, all right, I'm not gonna do this.
Right.
Now, I've been very honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've said like, hey, I felt a little teeth or like, ow, ow a little bit. Yeah.
No,
I don't know if
stop.
I don't know if I said stop full on.
You never said stop, and a girl said stop being a bitch. And just kept riding you.
Duh.
I'd be confused.
I gotta tell. Maybe on the next podcast, remind me. There's a story of a girl. This girl on Twitch who forced the guy to kiss her. But we'll talk about that.
Interesting. All right. Ricky Spanish. What up, DT crew? Hope all is well. My question this week is simple. In any relationship I've ever been in, I've always had that very important conversation of who's your one. By your one, I mean who's the one celebrity that if you happen to meet, despite the fact that you're in a committed relationship, that significant other has to completely be cool with the fact that you're going to shoot your shot. It goes both ways, and every girlfriend I've ever have known every girlfriend that I have had has known this. My one used to be Kareem Bailey Ray. Not off of looks alone, but because I'm a sucker for a woman who sings. But after recently seeing Melanie Fiona and being reminded of that beautiful Canadian greatness that is her, she has taken Kareem's spot, LOL. Side note, last week when I spoke about this sushi restaurant that serves food via the conveyor belt, Rock and Roll Sushi, and axe throwing, you asked where do I live. I'm actually a Bull City, North Carolina native. Hey. I'm definitely planning on moving, but a lot has changed since you lived in NC. Stay up, fellas, stay safe. Yeah, no, Durham, it looks white now. I seen some area. I was like, "This Durham," but so
I seen a lot of white men with guns
over in Raleigh.
I know they got guns in over here.
But do I have a one?
Like, does that mean that just means crush, like celebrity crush?
I think that you like if you say you and your girl, y'all, she at the house and you out at an event and you see your one and your one actually like comes to you and y'all spark up a conversation. Who's that one that you might be like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep with her like this? You know, if I see her, it's on and pop. If she like me, then it's on.
You mean like Fridays? Shit.
Funny. That's funny. That's solid.
Like Friday.
I like jokes that I don't bust out laughing. I just recognize immediately. That's solid.
Every Friday I'm busting in some.
But I haven't really thought about my one.
You know who I always used to say, but somebody put something in my head that kind of I know it's most like it could be true. I'll say that. My one I always had a crush on was Alicia Keys. All right, I just like the way she looks. I like her face. I like her thickness. She don't even got that huge of a booty, but she thick. You know, she still got nice.
That was me telling you that.
Yes, we were talking about that. But she always nice. But somebody said, y'all bet she trash in the bedroom. And that shit, damn. I was like, at first I was like, nah.
I don't know. I don't think so. The reason
I love her swag too, but she got dyke swag.
The reason I would say no,
you know what I'm saying?
The reason I would say no. The reason why I would say no because I think her and Swiss got 2 kids. And Swiss is a guy.
No disrespect to Swiss. Yeah. Can I even say that?
You know, he's a millionaire. So, you know, he could get plenty women just based on his finances.
He left his wife to get with her.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they. I don't know.
He was still with his wife.
Yeah, but all of that combined, I feel like no. Yeah, not bad. But I can see it, what you're saying, but I don't think so.
And I can't either because Swiss, me and Swiss, I feel like would be cool. Me and Swiss, like we both ball brothers.
Last point. You know what I'm saying? And remember how she approached Mos Def in the music video?
Yes.
She's aggressive.
She
gets what she wants.
Alicia is with the shit.
She with the shit.
Nigga, come on.
You know I got some good pussy, man. Young and made, bro. She probably like cause something about that dyke energy. I feel like she probably. She probably with it.
She just look like if she even a little bit mad at you, she gonna bite your dick off.
Oh,
she
Lord.
Biting it clean
off.
Oh
No!
If she even like, oh, you were late.
She gonna tell you to give her head to her strap.
Oh my God!
She gotta go with it.
Oh man, that's
when you having sex with her, you know she say, "Ooh,
They hate, but they broke though." Hey Zeus,
in a mic situation.
Hey Zeus, what it do, y'all? Want to start off with a couple things. So since Texas finally opened up a bit, I got a chance to see my barber, and man, how I miss being twirled in that chair and feeling like a princess, laughing my ass off. And last week, y'all touched on staying off porn.
Twirling like a princess.
I seen it was a meme yesterday that was going around. I was like, man, I can't wait for my barber to twirl me around like a princess in the chair. That shit is funny. Last week, y'all touched on staying off porn, and I think I know why. Since everyone is staying home more, you can just be like, let me jack real quick. Every day you be surrounded by porn if you get bored. But me personally, I'm still working. So while I'm at work, I don't have time to think about it. But once I'm heading home, man, it's go time.
You got a fresh cut. You got a fresh cut. You want a fresh buzz.
He feeling himself.
Fresh cut, fresh
he
buzz.
But
he said he don't have to worry about because he working. But as soon as he stopped working, he get home. It's go time.
He said it's go time so much so that I almost gave in to paying for an OnlyFans one time. We all been there, brother.
Look. You could be before you pay. Bus.
Yeah, bus. Yeah.
Now, if you still want to pay after that, then you really want this.
Yeah, bus.
Some dude told me that in middle school too. Another kid.
Yeah, get it out.
He said if you got a crush on a girl before you go see her, beach me and see if you still like her.
Yeah, get it on that.
Well, I got that advice, but that was more so you last longer because you last longer on your second nut, basically.
That too.
This African dude told me.
But like when you release all your energy, you don't really. It's just I don't like doing that. Anyways, question this week is about dreams. Recently, I've been.
That's why you don't listen to middle school kids.
Those gump ass niggas,
gump ass kids. Recently, I've been having vivid dreams to the point where I know what goes on in them. Like I feel myself jumping / transitioning through different ones. I just haven't been able to fully take control of them. Have you guys ever felt this, or when any of you meditate, do you sort of feel / see things out ordinary? Thanks again for another week of laughter. Keep pushing, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, I missed the question.
So basically, Luke basically said he's been having vivid dreams to the point where he knows what's going on in them. He can feel himself jumping and transitioning through different ones. He just hasn't been able to take full control of them. So that's he lucid dreaming pretty much. But you haven't realized, like the other day, or maybe like a week or so ago, I was in the dream. This elevator was dropping. It was dropping, but we wasn't hitting the ground. We was just dropping. And so I looked at the person in the elevator. I can't remember who was in the elevator with me. And I said, I'm dreaming. That's exactly what I said. Then I said, I want the elevator to stop. It stopped. So I was lucid. I felt myself in the dream. So that's
the most fantastic.
Once you know that you're in a dream, you can kind of that's your mind can maneuver different ways. But like you said, he said he hasn't been able to control it yet. It's because I think you really gotta I don't know how you get to that point, but
I really feel like when I was a kid, I did it a lot.
Yeah,
a lot more where I could fly. Like literally, I would just be like, I'm in a dream right now. And I remember there was this one dream I'll never forget. I was in a prison or something, like moving around, and there was a riot happening. And I was like, and I was starting to panic, but I was like, I'm in a dream right now.
Yeah.
And I kind of just, once I realized it, I just told myself, fly.
Yeah.
And I just started flying.
So you were like Neo when he first got the power.
I was the one. I was the one.
I guess when you dream next time, maybe if you feel like you know you're in a dream, be like, I'm in a dream right now. See what happens. See if
crazy thing about my dreams, sometimes they feel so real. That's the last thing on my mind, that this is a dream.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like that, yeah. But yeah.
Most dreams, I feel like you don't. You're just so lost in it.
It only happens here and there for me. It's not like an all time thing.
When you smoke weed, though, it suppresses your dreams. Though that's the only thing I've noticed about dreams. Like when I stop smoking weed and I'm just like take a week off or whatever, I start having the most vivid fucking dreams. I'll wake up out my sleep like
your brain not foggy no more.
It's like a rush of dreams comes back. It's crazy.
My dreams be choppy. They be jump cut.
Here mine be choppy sometimes too. Yeah. Lee Pate. I ended up watching an old podcast episode, Confessions to Our Parents. Cam, did you ever confess to your dad about buying the videos?
Nah, I forgot. When I was supposed to do it last Thanksgiving, I forgot.
That's funny.
I want you to tell your mom you went skydiving.
I told her that same week. I told her that same day.
He got it. Yeah, well,
I don't think you told her that same day.
Yeah, I did. I called Lolly, and then I called my mom, and she like, I would have told you no. I said, that's why I didn't tell you. So I did. I told her that already because my dad did it.
Right.
I remember talking to my dad about, y'all skydived too. When?
My dog Curtis. Haha, it's me, nigga. That's funny.
Yo, that nigga has a phenomenal interview out right now.
I gotta go watch it.
And always the best interview.
It's me, nigga. Ice a boom. Story time. I used to box for like 3 years, and one time I was in the house with my dad, and he wanted to do a quick sparring session in the basement. No problem. Anyways, we going at it toe to toe, and then they said, I guess I ended up getting him real good with a left hook. Next thing I know, I'm no longer his son. Laughing my ass off. He started coming to me like David Tua. Tua. Yeah, David Tua. Long story short, it got to a point where my mother had to come and break it up because she said she heard me getting my shit rocked from the kitchen, laughing my ass off. The question: what was the worst concert or show you've ever been to? Worst concert or show?
There's one in it. I see it, but I can't.
I went to a bad stand-up set in Atlanta.
Stand-up, you can find.
It was bad. I said, "Woo, it was." I almost wanted to leave. I don't like getting that uncomfortable. But it was bad. But that's the last thing. But like a bad concert,
I think I've been to one.
Like a bad concert. I can't think. If we think of it, it'll come back. But that's when he said, "I'm no longer his son." Caught him with that right hook.
Tyrone performed at Metro Point.
Oh, terrible.
That's good.
Terrible.
That's good. That's good. I ain't got shit for you. That's good. That's good.
That was when we were in college.
I was really listening to oh fuck, he got me.
That's right.
Rains down. 2 questions. What up, Negrons? So I put some thought about my anger issues.
That sounds like some future ass
Negrons.
niggas. Negrons.
Oh, here comes the Negrons.
The Negrons.
They all black with aluminum and
Negrons and the nigga
platinum.
boys. The nigga boys. I've been calling Rome Dad for 2
That
weeks
shit
now.
is so funny.
my
Like,
God.
you a wild nigga boy. Not like you a wild nigga boy. No, you a wild nigga boy.
You a nigga boy.
What up, Negron? So I put some thought about my anger issues. It's not like I'm hateful or really angry.
Negrons and the nigga boys.
He needs to stop running around with that goddamn crew.
He said, but I'm not hateful or angry, but just triggered. Either way, I'm going to see about getting a life coach to help me calm the fuck down. We just have to agree on a time to talk or meet up or whatever with my work schedule. I work 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Shit. With an hour commute each way. I don't really feel like I have time to enjoy life. Whatever, we'll get it figured out. I appreciate the advice. Hopefully I'm on the right path. Yeah, you are, brother. My question this week is, out of all the things in the world, either good or bad, what is your number one age-old question you want answered? Not in anything biblical or religious, because we all want to know that. Questions like, is it possible to know what is truly good or evil? Is hentai art? Are we going to meet Fat Rome one day? That's solid. That's good. Fuck you, Rains down. Things like that.
Hold on, he said questions like what?
Are we going to meet Fat Rome one day?
Man, before those, before that? Hentai.
Is hentai art?
So
is what is truly good or evil? He said, and I just know you guys have been
hentai art. Okay, gotcha.
Y'all be easy, stay blessed, and just know you guys have been essential in everyday life well before the Rona. Appreciate that,
God
Rains
bless.
down.
Appreciate it.
Any just questions? Oh fuck! I
Then
probably
we'll
got
have to,
something.
then we'll have to go to like government shit. Like aliens or,
Yeah, probably
or
aliens.
does anything we do really matter? Is it all already like determined by the government? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it just, stuff like
or by
that.
something else.
Yeah. Well, I can't go religious or biblical, so I can't.
What is The Rock?
What is the Rock?
Yeah, not who.
Yeah. Is he a Power Ranger? Is he a Ninja Turtle in disguise?
Yeah, what is The Rock?
Hold on. I feel like
It's probably some. I just can't think right now off the top. Like,
What happened to your car that night?
Yeah,
That Club Miami.
What happened to my car that night?
That's a good one.
Why was it turned around? What was that?
that's a good one.
Why do we go bald?
Why do we go bald?
Well, yeah. Why is that? Is it necessary? Like,
I think it's when you start thinking a lot. When you really start thinking a lot.
Well, you should have a head full of hair.
You just go to the next one. Solid.
Major, minor. What's up?
He about to come back up with you. He about to come back up with Tyrone and the nigga boys and whoop your gump ass.
He said, "Yeah, solid."
Just move on.
Solid.
Major,
my favorite.
Major, minor. What's up, DT gang? You know I had to get the Patreon with Trump's hush money. LOL. That's funny. I bet. So now that Corona has taken over the globe, I've had ample time to think about my next step in life, and with all my free time, I'm studying to become a personal trainer. I genuinely love working out. It's brought me out of dark places mentally and has gotten me some top tier booty sexually.
Nice.
My question to you, first off, you're a dirtbag for saying that. But no, I'm just fucking with her.
He said top tier.
That's top tier booty. Yeah. My question to you is,
Big women in that gym.
I love to run long distance, but I love smoking backwoods and relaxing a lot more. What have you all done to work out your slight addictions or patches of laziness? I feel like this Corona and not being as active has turned me into a different person. Dom, before Corona, I was preparing for my first 26.2 marathon that I would have completed in 4 hours. RIP Ahmad Aubrey. P.S. Chicago's still going to be on lockdown until 2030. LOL. Everybody's still outside, especially the white folks.
What's the question?
What have you done to work through your slight addictions or patches of laziness, like whether it's food, whether
Well,
during
addictions. I'm just a person. If I feel like I'm getting addicted, I'll just stop. and say I'm gonna stop and announce it to y'all that I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
So then I have some type of accountability.
That's true. Yeah.
As far as the laziness, what we talked about on last boss talk, I got this thing in my head now: finish or don't, or what's the other one I said?
I mean, use like excuses or affirmations.
No, I'm saying the two voices I said. Like,
do your best
and do your best.
and do your best.
So now it's just so ingrained in me. As soon as I feel like I'm about to get lazy, just finish it.
And it really
at a good
works.
point.
If you start to really adapt that policy, like you need to do your best. Like you'll go to lay down and do something, you'll be like, fuck.
Even this, knowing that as soon as you do it, no matter how much you don't want to do it, you're going to feel so much better. Like cooking yesterday. I did not want to cook all that food yesterday. And as soon as I did it, I'm so happy I did that. Because I'm probably going to feel even worse today and don't want to do it.
I was putting the Rap Genius lyrics for Tropical Storm album on Rap Genius. And I said to Cam, I was like, I'm not going to get through this today. And he looked at me and said, you know you're going to hear that voice. I'm like, fuck. I got all but one done yesterday, which I'm glad I got all the way up there because today I only had to do one. I was like, well, that made my life so much easier.
Because look, if you put it off, you still got to get it done. So just get it done.
You still got to do it.
And get it done.
You got to make those good things your vices. You know what I'm saying? You got to make, writing for me in the mornings is essential, and running.
Like, you mean journaling or like writing scripts?
All of the above. Sometimes I come up with stories. Sometimes I'm just writing with something that happened yesterday or whatever. Just thoughts of.
And you said you want to be a person.
Journaling episode we just did.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got journals from 20. Shit.
No, you said you're studying to become. Hilarious. You said you're studying to become a personal trainer, which you genuinely love, but you also love backwoods and relaxing. Now, you can still smoke, but you gotta know your like limit, like what's gonna affect you running or working out, like because there's plenty of trainers that smoke, like
Shannon Sharp. That nigga be smoking and drinking Hennessy, but he is in top tier.
He's in shape. You know what I'm saying? So it's just and you just gotta know what if that's your purpose, then you just gotta know like, all right, I gotta focus in on this and figure out the balance.
I just don't like. I heard you say this the other day, which is very true. Like nothing to control me necessarily.
Yeah,
I do have my vices, and it's important that I point out. All right, this is the things that I know can be my addiction or whatever, but I try to control it. I tell myself, all right, I'm not going to wake and bake this morning, which I tend to do sometimes. I'll just wait until, after work, or I'm just going to do one today, or I'll just wait until the weekend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure I'm still in control, even though I still am.
And when I say that, I mean good and bad. Even good things. Certain good things, I'll be like, all right. Even too much of that could be like, I don't know.
Right.
But too like even for me, like I don't smoke weed as much as y'all, but I'll smoke here and there. But when quarantine first hit, I had a pre-roll in my room. And usually it can be in there for a month or two. I don't even touch it. I was smoking every day after work. Just every day. And I was like, what's going on? Like I've never smoked this much, and I was like,
Like, even
that's probably one of the reasons I'm not smoking all in May, because I was just smoking too much.
It's quarantine like now, especially now that LA got extended to like August. I'm like, I'm gonna be a virgin coming out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, pussy different.
Oh yeah, your penis gonna be brand new. It's gonna be brand new. It's gonna look like it just came out of cave. Oh my god!
No. It won't, because we are sponsored by Manscaped.
Manscaped, bitch.
Dorm
Go
20,
get it.
Dorm 20, get your Manscaped. But yeah, even that, I was talking to my homie yesterday.
Like a blind mole.
He was like a blind mole. But it's like if niggas like, because this summer was about to be heat, so it's like. Nigga might have would have been fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? But now you got to sit down and relax. And
it's gonna be beat.
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
Yes.
Talking about fucking.
Yes.
Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that.
It went from heat to meat.
Heat to
meat.
Be
beating your meat this summer.
Beating your meat. All right, y'all. Well,
man. Nobody else?
No, that's it.
How can we
that
call
was 24.
I want to call.
That was 24.
Fans, man, or something.
Yeah, we gotta
give them your number.
We gotta figure it out.
Can we do that?
Give them your number.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
Not my number. I want to be able to call.
No, give me your number.
Give them your number.
I just said I want to put my number out there.
So you don't really want to call then?
I do. I need their number to call.
You talking big cap as a young kid.
Hey, Patreon. Can they send a message in Patreon?
What you mean?
Like direct message, so not everybody can see it. Can they send like some type of message?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Their numbers. We can call them during the week. If you want it, Put your number in the Patreon, direct message, whatever, and we'll give you a call.
We'll figure it out. We might have to get a Google line or something.
Who's the workout dude?
My man, that was my guy.
Tyrone and the nigga boys.
Major Minor.
Major Minor.
Yeah.
We can figure out. Let's get back on your shit. Tyler. Right? She's how's your no McDonald's going? You know what I'm saying?
Tyler, don't you pick up every time you get ready to pick up McDonald's? I want you to just think about us.
Yeah, and if you don't want these jokes over the phone too, you're gonna get some jokes now. So
look,
just we're definitely.
But every time you think about buying McDonald's, just buy McDonald's stock.
Okay, that's
that's solid.
Okay.
Work out better.
That's solid.
Okay. Get your money up, yeah.
But all right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Couch Chronicles, episode 14. We will see you next week. Remember, follow all the socials. Remember, check out the new skits. Check out the new stories.
New episode of Room Noise out now.
New episode of Room Noise out
featuring
now.
The boys, Next Town Down.
Featuring Next Town Down. And we'll see you next week.